morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is Saturday morning.
Yes, it is.
And I'm
Another
Deborah.
Saturday morning. I'm Tony.
Yes, and welcome, you guys.
Yeah, welcome again.
Yes, it is a great day.
Great day to be alive.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we are celebrating the fact that we accomplished some things last week.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Feel
And
good about that.
yeah, absolutely. And even if you did not accomplish everything that you set out to accomplish, celebrate those things that you did.
Right.
Absolutely. So I've got my coffee here.
And I have my tea.
Yeah, guys, and you can see I've upgraded again to a big cup.
See, I got the same cup. You know, the tea is tea. You know, and all you tea loving people, I know you're with me. And all you coffee loving people,
Yeah, y'all with me.
you're with her. Yeah.
So sometimes, like the small cup, it just doesn't cut it.
Sometimes a small cup does just what it's supposed to do.
For
just
you,
the right amount.
just the right amount. So so it's one of these mornings, y'all. I'm feeling a little sleepy, so I needed an extra boost. And it is all good. It's all
good.
Yes, it is. So, you guys, you already know that sometimes in life, we all of us, no exclusions here, we all have a tendency to try to drag the past into our now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's not a good thing.
No.
It's not a good thing, especially those negative things. So today's topic is don't drive looking in your rear view mirror.
And think about it. If you did that, what would happen? There'd be a lot more accidents on the streets of Georgia than you would want, right? Because you would not be paying attention to where you're going.
That's right.
You know, most people when they drive, they just glance very quickly, but then they bring their focus back on where they're going. And as I heard mentioned a long time ago, the rearview mirror is a lot smaller than the windshield that's in front of you. To look back into the past, you know, it's like a small window, right? You only have that little thing to look back there and see. And normally you can't see everything when you look back. But then there's something that jumps out at you, you know, and you pull that back into your future. And here you have to
pull it back into your now.
Pull it back into your now. And now you have to deal with that thing all over again.
That's interesting that you said that when you heard that the windshield is far bigger than that rear view mirror, and it's absolutely true. I mean, you just have to look at it and know that. But it's interesting that you say that because how funny it is that those things that are in our past appear to be, or we make them to be far greater and bigger than what they really should be.
That's true.
Wow.
Because you got this big screen in front. You can see everything. You know, it's huge. But you choose to focus on something that is smaller. You know, and that is not even in the present. It's not dealing with your actual present time. But yet you focus on it. Why do we do that?
Yeah.
Why do we focus on the past? And I guess you brought something up that mentioned that, you know, it may be something that's painful, something that have hurt you, you know, that you keep going back to all the time. And the reason you go back to it is you're wondering, now what should I have done differently? I should have done that. I should have said, I should have done something else different. But the fact is that it is in the past.
It's done.
And you can't
change
it now.
Can't.
You can't adjust it. You can't do anything with it. It is in the past. It is set. It's a done deal.
You can't adjust or change that thing that happened.
Right.
But you can adjust and change you.
Right.
Your mindset.
Right.
You know, how you,
how you would behave, how you react, you know,
right.
in the future. You know, you wouldn't do the same thing you did in the past. And that's what you take from your past. Not the pain and the actual incident that happened. You take lessons from the past so that you can make your future and your present better.
That's right. And that's key is all about not the negative or the bad thing that happened to you. That really is not the focus. The focus is supposed to be how you deal with and how you manage those
Mm-hmm.
things. Okay?
That's
That's
true.
where the focus is supposed to be. Because because in life and again we do this, and then we reach a point in life where we learn from our mistakes. But
Yes.
don't allow things, situations, people to steal
Mm-hmm.
your joy,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
To steal, your positivity,
Right.
to steal all those things, okay, that are good and positive in your life, because
Mm-hmm.
they will attempt and they will try, but they will only be successful if you allow those things to be.
Mm-hmm. And that's true. And speaking about that, someone told me a long time ago because they were familiar with, they knew my dad and stuff like that, and you look at things, and a lot of you who may have issues, things that have happened in the past as far as your parents are concerned. This was the advice I was given. I said, look at the things that were good, that your dad did that was good. And those are the things that you take moving forward and in your present. Forget about the bad stuff. Forget about all that you see. And I know you may say, well, look, it was so bad, I can't move on from it. But you got to go ahead and take care of that. Whatever's in your mind, whatever's been bothering you, what keeps coming up,
Free yourself.
you got to free yourself of that. And then every time something negative comes up about that, look at whatever good, they did. And that is what you take and move forward with that. Use all the good attributes, forget about the bad, forget about the negative, and focus on the good.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how you live in the present. This is how you move in the future. Because if you keep looking back, you're going to crash into something that you shouldn't be crashing into.
Imagine that. Driving, looking in the rear view mirror. Now,
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to be driving, propelling forward,
Mm-hmm.
but you looking in that rear view mirror, what you think gonna happen?
Oh, yeah.
You gonna crash and burn.
You become blind pretty much
Crash and burn.
because you can't see where you're going.
That's right.
And when you crash, you don't only crash into things,
Mm-hmm.
you also crash into people.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is where you start
That is true.
hurting
That's
people.
true.
Because your past is affecting you, and that same past now you are using, whether you can call it accidental or whatever, to hurt somebody else because you weren't paying attention to what you were doing, because you're paying attention to what happened in your past. And now you're crashing into people, you're hurting people, you're maiming people, you're disfiguring them. Some people die as a result of people not looking where they're going, but they're looking in the rearview mirror.
That's right. That's right.
And that's not, too many people get hurt that way.
That's right. With all that negative stuff that you have dragged into your now.
Yeah.
That's right. And now you're connecting all that negativity to, the innocent people, and they have no idea why.
Right.
And
right.
sometimes you don't even realize it.
No,
You don't even realize it. It may not be intentional, but it's happening nonetheless. That's
true.
because you're allowing that stuff,
No,
to be in your now. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Not only you're crashing into things, you're crashing into people.
Yeah, crashing into people, and that's the difficult part, because you hurt. People say? Hurt people. People that are hurt other people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you take the past that hurt you and cause you, and then you taking that same hurt now and you're projecting it onto people. Like sometimes you hear people talking, and then all of a sudden they're just changed and just switch and they become nasty and vindictive, and you're like, what just happened?
Mm-hmm.
What just happened to
Right.
you?
Mm-hmm.
You've gone into this thing. And where's this thing coming from? It's coming out of your past.
Yes.
And all of a sudden now all these people are the victims of what you were a victim of. Now you're projecting that onto somebody.
Right.
So I'm saying, look, your past can be bad and it can really influence what you do, but you gotta get a hold. You take control of that
Take
past.
control of it.
take control of
Because
it.
if you don't, it's going to continue to control
Oh, yeah.
you.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And again, I said before, you are worth and worthy more, okay, than that negative thing that you allow to remain attached to you
Yeah.
and control you, and it's writing the narrative of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what life is supposed to be all about. You're allowing this thing to write the narrative of your life.
Yeah. You're supposed
You
to be
know?
writing that story.
And
Don't let something
that's
else do
right.
that.
And just like you said, when you think about those negative things that somebody may have done to hurt you or said to you in your past, then you have to cover it by saying, okay, yeah, this, that, and the other happened to me, but,
Yeah.
okay,
Now,
I'm
but is
still
important.
here,
Yeah.
but,
Now, but is
okay,
important.
yeah,
Yeah.
look at me now, but,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I am a good person, but,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yeah. You got to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to, and the Bible even talks about, it says plainly, remember Lot's wife. Now, remember, the Bible said, remember Lot's wife. And this is the thing. Now, what was Lot's wife doing? She was looking back. Here they are pulling her out of a city that is on fire, being destroyed, And she's being told, do not look back at this place. I'm getting you out of here. I'm saving your life, for God's sake. I'm saving your very life. But what did she do? She looked back. Why did she look back? Because there were so many things in the past that was still tugging on her.
That she wanted to bring with her.
She wanted to bring with her material things. Well, she missed her friends.
Maybe some memories. Who knows?
Who
knows?
What are you trying to bring with you? God taking you to a new place. But you want to bring everything that you had in the old place with you. Could you imagine? You can imagine and some people move to a new house, and they bring all the junk and all the stuff.
You're not bringing that. You know what? Put that out on the curb. But you are not putting that in the moving truck. You will put that on the curb.
See that? You move to a new house and you trying to bring all the old stuff. That old stove and that old,
that old
brand
chair.
new house. And you trying to bring
chair, run down chair. The chair is like leaning like this. Then you want to bring it.
You trying to bring that old stuff into a new house. Why would you want to do that? So it's the same thing with your past. All that old stuff, the broken down chairs, the raggedy stuff. You're trying to bring that into your new life. Why would you want to do that?
Why would you want to do that? And that's the whole thing about the Bible. It is right, y'all. It is rich of lessons. It really is.
Oh yeah.
That thing in and of itself, there's so much in it, but that thing, that little snapshot in and of itself is letting us know. Letting us know.
Behind,
leave that stuff back there. Leave it back there.
All that stuff, Leave it behind.
Yes.
So what happened to Lot's wife? When she looked back, you see, Deborah's demonstrating that, She became a pillar of salt. A pillar. Okay. Now, does a pillar move? A pillar becomes like a statue, right?
Yes. Stuck.
That is what happens to you when you keep looking in your rearview mirror.
Yes.
Keep looking at the past. You become a statue.
You stuck.
You become stuck. That means you do not move. You can't go forward. You can't go to the side. You can't go anywhere. You are stuck. Now, what's everybody else doing? They're passing you by.
Hey, Charles, how you doing today?
Yeah, and they keep moving,
life
right?
is good, isn't it? Yeah.
And you are still there. You still stuck right there. And everybody moving forward. You're almost like a robot. The robot has statuesque movements. It still looks like it's standing still, but it's still moving. So you're not even like a robot.
Where did that come from?
But the fact that Lot's wife became a pillar of salt. pillar of salt. She became stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And that is exactly what will
Unstick
happen
yourself.
to you.
Yes.
If you keep looking in that rearview mirror, you will not progress. You will not be a success. You will not supersede all those things. You will not be able to achieve what you want to achieve if you keep looking in the rearview mirror. You know, sometimes it is better for some people to just pull that rearview mirror down. You know, just take it down.
That's good.
You drive your car without a rearview mirror because you like looking back too much. Okay, so if the rearview mirror is not there, you cannot look back. Sometimes you got to do that to yourself.
That is a very interesting point too, because if people really truly love you, sometimes they just need to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So when they hear you, you know, talking about that stuff that you can't do anything about, that doesn't really matter, that's having a negative impact on your now.
Yeah.
And they can see it because you start off in a nice, calm, cool, smooth, you know, voice, and you're talking about it. And as you continue to talk about it, you get right, and your body language changes, your voice changes, you become, you know, more animated, and it's like your eyes start to pop, and you know,
start thinking about that person.
Yes.
Start getting angry.
Yes.
You know, almost like you're back there. Back in that situation.
That thing is so fresh, as though you were, like you said, back there when it happened.
Yeah.
And if people around you, if they notice this, if they love you enough, let people know.
Oh, yeah.
I love you enough to maybe risk our relationship, that let you know, okay, that this is not healthy.
Yeah.
This is not helping you.
It's true.
This is not the life that God intended you to have. Now, I know that this thing hurts you. I know that this thing happened to you, okay?
Yeah.
But it's done.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
move
done.
on.
You can't change that.
Yeah.
And probably you can't change the person that did it to you. But right here,
you can change you. Hey, you can change you.
Absolutely.
So for some of you, you need to lose the rearview mirror completely. It should not be in your car.
That's right.
You know, some of your cars should not have a rearview mirror.
That's right.
Because some of you can't handle looking back at the past. You can't even have a little snapshot. You know, like some people, you know, who used to drink and stuff like that, you know, they can't even smell, you know, alcohol. The next thing you know, you're back there again.
Right back.
That's why, what they tell people, stay away from those places
people,
where you
yes,
used to stay away from those people
people
used to hang
that
with.
still drink.
Stay away from, just
That's right.
stay away. That is removing
Because
your
that
rearview
draw
mirror.
is too strong.
Yeah.
It's too strong. So yeah.
So yeah, that's like taking away your rearview mirror. You can't look back.
No.
You can't look.
Not until, you know, you are healed and whole and
Right.
healthy enough to be able to manage that thing without it having an impact on you and where you're going.
There you go. So some of you in different categories, you can take a look back in the rearview mirror, just a glance, you know, to make sure that nobody is running into the back of your car, you know. And then there's some of you who don't need a rearview mirror at all. And then there's some of you, you know, that the rearview mirror now is just there. You know, you can glance back and it doesn't affect you.
You know,
because you have handled.
Yeah. You know what we do? You see what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
I smile at it. It's
See? Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't have no impact on you anymore.
But look at me now.
You know.
Look at you now.
Yeah. Have no impact on you. So you choose where you are.
That's right.
Just do an analysis of where
Recognize
you are.
it.
How does your past affect you? And you know, nobody have to tell you how it affects you. You know how it affects you. And when you evaluate that, then you make a decision what you're going to do about your rearview mirror. You know, are you going to keep it and just glance back, you know, and then thank God that you've been able to overcome that stuff? Or are you going to be so much back in the past that you got to get rid of that rearview mirror?
Or guess what? Or you can dim that thing too. You know, they got little lever up there where you can dim it.
There you go.
Right?
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
You dim it so that you don't even see the
Right.
past. That
Right.
it's almost like
It's a blur.
like a blur page. That's pretty good.
Right,
That's
right.
pretty good. Like a blur. So you have options, right? What to do with that past? That past don't have any control over you. You decide what you do with that past. You're the one that decides what you do with your past. Don't let that past have control over you.
That's right. That's right.
You're in charge.
Yes.
Take control. Okay.
That's right.
You be the man. You be the woman.
Yes.
And take control of your past, present, future.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do like what God told Moses. Just go forward. Go forward. Go forward. He had those people, coming at him and stuff like that. But we're going to leave you with this. You decide what you do with your rearview mirror.
Yeah.
That will determine the outcome and the direction of your life.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So with that, guys, we are going to get ready to sign off and
Yes.
continue on in this beautiful, great Saturday.
It is a good Saturday.
Yes, it is. Yeah, he's got some community stuff to do.
Oh, yeah.
I've got some hair stuff to do.
Mhm.
And if you guys don't know, okay, this is Sophia, okay? I named my hair.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I named my hair Sophia so I can talk to it, okay? So you natural hair girls out there know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, so I got to get together with Sophia so we can make some things happen. So I'm going to do some filming today, make him some carrot cake muffins. So I got a full schedule, full day, but nonetheless, it is a great day. It's a great day. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and then after I take care of all that, like I said, guys, I'm feeling a little sleepy today, and that's all good. Because guess what?
You gonna sleep good?
I'm going to take a nap.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take me a nap. I'm going to take care of all that. But
I
you know
guess
what?
I'll be working.
Let me tell y'all
Take
something
me
real
a nap.
quick. Let me tell you a little bit about me, right? He'll tell you too. He'll say, babe, he's like, yeah. He's like, you feel a little tired and stuff. You need to rest and relax and take a nap, or you got the whole weekend of this, that, and the other. You heard him just say, yeah, right. Doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I'm like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, that's right. And some.
And that's a good thing, as Martha Stewart would
Oh,
say.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yes.
Guys,
So-
it's good to be alive.
Yes.
Good for us to have each other.
It's great.
So let's enjoy the rest of this day.
Yes.
Make it the best day you can make it. Looking forward, not back. Not doing like Lot's wife. Not getting caught up in the past. But letting that big old windshield in front of you, let you see everything that's going on.
That's right.
And keep your focus looking where you're supposed to be looking.
That's right.
So that you can be the best person that you can be.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So let's go take on the day.
Yes.
Take on the day.
Absolutely. Yes. Enjoy, you guys. Make it
Yes.
a great day. We love you. And thanks again for joining us on another Saturday morning.
That's right. With
Deborah
and
Tony.
here you go.
Yes. So remember, guys, to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged.
Yes.
And until we meet again,
Okay.
keep growing,
Keep growing.
keep thriving,
Keep thriving.
and keep pushing those boundaries.
Push those boundaries.
Yes.
And keep looking forward.
Keep looking for it. Yes.
Looking forward.
Absolutely. And we will see you guys next week
That's right.
on Saturday morning.
Same time, same place.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful Saturday.